Hello and welcome to another episode of Taste of Torrance. I'm your host, Kirk Leins, and I am at the Rolling Hills Plaza, standing outside a place that is sure to transport you to a cafe in France. It is called Pinwheel French Cafe and Bakery. Let's go check it out. I've made it inside of Pinwheel, and I'm standing next to its chef and owner, Caroline Quaglio. Hi, Caroline.
Hi, Kirk.
First off, thank you for having us, and I must say, this place is beautiful. I mean, it really reminds me of a cafe in France. So in France, you are not a baker, you are a pharmacist, correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so where did you learn how to bake?
With my family, my mother, my grandma, my sister.
And I think that's really important to talk about because everything in here is not only just scratch made, but these are all family recipes.
Yes, sure.
Your family eats very well, I can tell you that by just looking at the case.
Thank you.
No, that's great. Now, what made you pick Torrance?
In first, we love Torrance.
It's beautiful, right?
Yes, it's beautiful. It's multicultural.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, and we want to add I don't know.
French culture, maybe?
Yes.
Right. No, that makes sense.
The French food.
French food.
Yes.
You know what? There's always room for French food.
Yes.
And speaking of which, tell me about some of the things that you make here at the cafe.
Okay, we make the croque madame, onion soup,
Omelets.
omelets, and fresh salad.
Fresh salad, okay.
Yes.
And tartines. And
Yes.
for those unfamiliar, tartine is basically like an open-faced sandwich.
Yes.
So it's a piece of bread with the filling with just not the other piece of bread on top.
Yes.
Great, great. Yeah, and then of course, all of the amazing baked goods here. And I mean, how many different types of baked goods you think you make?
Maybe 20, 25.
Wow. And how early in the morning do you have to start baking?
4.
4 a.m.
4 a.m.
All right. So, I think that's also important for people to know because, you know, when it's easy to come and see something in a case and order it and then just eat it. But knowing where it came from and how long it took to make is really important.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah. Well, speaking of which, can we go take a look at where you make all these things?
Yes, sure.
Okay.
Come with me.
All right, great. Okay, I'm back in the kitchen, and joining me is Jeff Ravelis, who is the manager of Pinwheel.
Yes, hello Kurt.
Hey, man.
Oh,
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, no problem.
Now, I have to say, if it looks or feels a little small back here to you, that's because it is.
It is, yeah.
This is a small kitchen for the amount of production that goes on out there.
Yes, definitely.
I mean, how do you do that? I know you guys start early, right?
Yes, so our process starts at 4 in the morning with the bakers coming in, starting to make the croissants and all our pastries. And then by 7:30 when we open, everything is nice and out. Our first rack of pastries is out, and then throughout the day, we bring out more pastries so we can keep the
So,
flow
and
going.
you have about 30 items in that pastry case.
Yes, 30 items
So in 3.5 hours, you guys prep and make 30 different items.
That is correct.
That's amazing. That's amazing. What do you attribute that to? I mean, that's not easy. It's hard enough to do that, like, you know, on a one and done. But to come in here and do this 7 days a week, how does that happen?
Well, hey, what can I say? They're French, right? They know how to cook, they know how to bake, and it's all organization here. So, I mean, that's how we keep a flow going.
Now, these croissants, these beautiful croissants that we're standing in front of here, I hear it takes 3 days to
3
make
whole
these.
days, yes. Sir.
Talk to me about that a little bit.
Well, it starts off by making the dough and also the butter. So with the butter and the dough, it takes constant rolling and
folding
and rolling and folding over and over.
And then there's also then the idea of having to keep it super cold.
Super cold at that, because we don't want the butter to melt, and we want to keep the butter nice and cold. Now, if the butter melts and it gets hot, the croissants won't look as pretty.
They won't rise and they'll be greasy.
They won't rise and they'll be greasy.
Right,
yeah.
right. And I don't think that people really understand You know, a
the
simple
process.
croissant, something that's, you know, that you could find, you know, a much lesser version
Yeah.
in a grocery store,
Oh, yeah.
but nonetheless, really understand the what it goes into make something like that, the
Definitely.
amount of folding, because that's what's creating the layers, correct?
Definitely, yes. The folding and the knitting and all that, it takes time.
Talk to me a little bit about what are your favorite things on this menu, because
Oh.
I cannot wait to sit down and eat.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to, you know, hear it from you as well. What do you like? What do you like
Some
to
of
eat?
my favorite things definitely it's tartines. We have a wide variety of tartines. My favorite has to be the Californian. It's an avocado toast, very refreshing, very fresh, all fresh products. The thing I like about the tartines is that it's not like your normal sandwich. It's more like a sophisticated open-faced sandwich, so you can eat it any way you like. You pick it
Right.
up as a toast. You can eat it with a fork and knife. It just has to be
It's
traditional.
interesting, you know. It just sort of dawned on me when you said that's an avocado toast. I got to think that the whole avocado toast craze. You're right. It's a tartine.
Yeah, it's a tartine.
French, they're all laughing at us.
Yeah,
They've been
yeah.
doing it for
No,
hundreds
yeah.
of years.
Yeah, but the
Right,
thing with
it's-
our tartine is different from everything else. You know, a lot of restaurants that I've been to, they use their tartines and they use like guacamole, but here we use the fresh avocado sliced. We use fresh crumbled goat cheese. We use the fresh pepper. We use everything fresh, basil. You know, so everything just comes together as a nice, sophisticated taste.
Well, I got to tell you, all this food talk's making me hungry. What do you say we head back out in the dining room?
Let's do it.
I would love to sample some of the things from this menu.
Of course, let's do it.
And I'm asking that unapologetically.
No, of course, yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. What? What are you looking at? I'm not hungry. You're hungry. I'm just sitting here drinking a cup of coffee with my new friend, Chef Caroline. And I have to say, Caroline, this looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. The coffee, delicious, absolutely delicious. And even my little heart shape has managed to stay. Well done, job well done. I think the only way I can approach this is to start how I would eat it throughout the course of the day. So I'm gonna start with breakfast, is that okay?
Perfect.
Okay, great. Let's see here. I'm gonna put this down here, and look at these gorgeous shortbread cookies, and this is a meringue cookie. I thought it was whipped cream when it came to the table. I'm gonna save that for in a little bit. I'm gonna start with this. Now you call this this is the morning croissant?
Yes.
Okay, and we have in there, we have scrambled eggs.
Bacon, chives, and
Oh.
our croissant.
And you listen to the crunch of that croissant. It's so nice.
It's a perfect bridge with the France and the California.
Yeah, oh boy, look at that. Okay. It's delicious. Nice scrambled eggs too. Nice
Yes.
scrambled eggs, but I can't move forward without telling you how delicious that croissant is. You can hear it when you cut into it, nice and crunchy, and then the inside, beautiful, soft, delicious. That's excellent.
Thank you.
Okay, now this is, you talked about this earlier, this is the Californian tartine, correct?
Tartine, yes.
Almost sort of your nod to the avocado toast.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna pick this up. I think it might be a little bit easier right now. The goat cheese and avocado, so nice. Because you have the fattiness of that avocado, and then the tart quality of the goat cheese, the acid from the tomatoes, and then the basil just makes it so fresh. Really, really good. I could start my morning like this every morning. Both of these things. Very, very nice. Okay. Now, quiche Lorraine.
This is a French dish.
Very French. It doesn't
Yes.
get any more French than quiche Lorraine. Right? It's as French as you can get.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. What is in here? This is
It's a French ham,
jambon,
jambon, egg, gruyere,
Gruyere cheese,
and cream.
and cream.
Yes.
And-
we put on the homemade dough.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That is so light and creamy. That is really, really good. I love that. Another really, really nice version of quiche Lorraine. I mean, that's about as French as you can get.
Thank you.
Yeah, that is great. Salad niçoise. This may be one of my favorite salads.
Enjoy.
Well, thank you. It's because it's a meal. Everything. We have green beans and we have potatoes and hard-boiled egg, and I love white anchovy.
Yes, it's white anchovy.
The best of the anchovies. They're great, delicious, beautiful tomatoes, and then I love the fact that you used the tuna, the olive oil, right?
Yes.
The canned tuna in olive oil.
Yes.
A lot of times here in California especially, you'll see salad niçoise and it's with ahi tuna. But that's not the real...
No. This is a real.
This is the real salad niçoise.
It's not a fake.
Let's see here. I got to get an anchovy with that too. That was great. The greens are so lightly dressed, very lightly dressed. It's not a heavy salad, but yet at the same time, a lot going on here. Delicious. Delicious. All right. I can't fill up because I've got more to eat. The croque madame. Now, croque monsieur is the same sandwich, no egg.
Yes.
Okay. For those who don't know, croque monsieur, croque madame is basically the French version of a grilled cheese.
Yes.
The difference is there's bechamel on
The
top.
bechamel, yes.
A bechamel is one of the French mother sauces. It's basically a white sauce that is put on top and then it's put under the broiler.
Yes, sure, yes.
And it puffs up and gets golden brown and beautiful. And then you top it with a fried egg and we have a beautiful lunch. Let's see here. I want to get right into the middle of all the good stuff there. Hold on, there we go. We'll take this. There we go. Great.
Thank you.
I mean, leave it to the French to take a grilled cheese sandwich to a whole other level, right? I mean, it's not enough just to have ham and cheese on the inside, but that bechamel and what it does for the texture, and then the egg and the yolk, delicious, beautiful. Now, from what I understand, the bread is made in-house too, right?
Yes, it's
So-
homemade, yes.
I mean, even the bread in the grilled cheese sandwich is made here, and the eggs organic.
Yes, sure.
That is great. That is really, really good. The French onion soup, please.
Yes. It's my favorite.
Is this your favorite?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Now, as you can see, a nice thick crust of Gruyere on top,
Gruyere on top.
and what smells like thyme. What kind of a dried?
With thyme on the top,
Okay.
but after the recipe, it's a family secret.
Oh, okay. And we have our crouton underneath.
Yes.
Oh. Let me tell you why this is real French onion soup. The majority of French onion soup that you get in the United States, for me, far too salty. Far too salty. But this broth is such a proper, it's a beef broth. Or is it beef and chicken? Oh, you won't tell me. She won't tell me. I think I'm onto something here. Because at home, when I make it, I use a combination of beef and chicken.
Maybe.
Oh.
It's a good way.
All right, okay. That's all she's gonna say, and that's okay. I think I just cracked the code here. But this is really good. Really, really good. I have to do that. I can't tell you how much I like that broth. That is really delicious.
Thank you.
Wow. And then we have these beautiful tartlets.
Okay. So pure tart.
Okay. And let's see here. I can go. I'm good. I can do
Okay.
this. Go right in. This is a pear tart, correct? Pear?
It's a pure tart with almond filling.
Oh, is it a marzipan?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Let's see here. Oh. That's dessert. Wow. My goodness, that's good. That's good. And not not over the top almond, not too much almond, like right there. It's still about the pear and the combination of the two. I mean, this is beautiful. I don't know what else to say. I'm a little speechless.
Okay.
Oh, you want me to try another one? Okay.
Yes, sure.
We'll go for the peach. And what's inside the peach?
The peach, the base, it's almond.
Also,
crust. Yes.
Okay, also almond. Okay. Oh wow. I don't know what I like better. The caramelization on that peach is so good. Oh, Caroline, this is great. This is great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You've been the consummate host, and your food is really delicious. You should be very
We
proud of
appreciate.
what you've got going on here.
Okay.
Okay? And I'll tell you, if you have the desire to go to France, you know what? Save yourself a few dollars. Come here first, especially if you're in the area. This is about as legit as it gets. And these people are great. They're really, really nice. I will be back, and I suggest you come by and check it out. Thanks for joining me on another episode of Taste of Torrance, and I'll see you next time. I'm gonna get back to this.